it's Krista and welcome to my channel. Today is Mixed Media Frenzy and we are scrap lifting that layout you see in the upper right hand corner. It is a layout by Missy Whedon. And first I am going to gesso my paper, of course, with some clear gesso just to get it ready to go for any mixed media that I'm going to be using. It won't seep through my paper. It kind of works as a coating over your paper and it works out really great. So now what I'm also using is this Here and Now collection from my Hip Kit Club, which I am using for my How to Kill a Kit with Style Club. So for this month, so I am ripping these papers because there's colors in them that I want. So I don't use all the stripe paper. I'm just basically ripping the stripes that I want to use. And this layout that we're scrap lifting is a super fun layout. I love these kinds of layouts where they have just little bits and pieces of all kinds of stuff going on in it, and everything looks a little grungy, and that's what I like. So these two photos that I'm scrapping today is photos of my youngest daughter, who is now 5. She was about 4 in the picture, and she loves walking around the house with these heart sunglasses on. They're Minnie Mouse and they're absolutely adorable, and like it could be so dark and she'll wear the sunglasses. She just loves these sunglasses. So I took a picture of her with them on, and I have tons of pictures of her with these sunglasses on. She just loves them, but that's okay. So what I did there is I just backed my photo with these two little, I had these Project Life card pieces that I got in my Hip Kit Club as well, and I decided I'm going to use them. So I used the pink one first, and now I'm going to go in with this black and white checker, and I'm only going to do part of it on it, halfway, and I'm going to kind of stack them on top of each other just so like the photos are in the layout that we're scrap lifting. And I love the little sunglass paper because it's perfect because she has sunglasses on and she's in the house. So, yeah, I decided to use that paper just because of that. And it was the perfect paper to use. So now I'm going to use that little film strip as well. They have a film strip. Missy has one in her layout as well. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start piecing together everything that I want to lay out on my layout. So I'm going to use a doily. They have a doily in theirs as well. She has a doily. And then I had this little chipboard piece from 49 to Market, and it looks like she has a circular element on there. And I don't know if it's a cutout, a die cut. I don't know what that is, but I had that chipboard piece, so I decided to use it. So first I'm going to go in with some mixed media, of course, and this is Rambling, no, it's not, sorry. This is Raspberry Lemonade. And this one I'm using first, and what I'm doing is just doing the packaging technique. Then I come in with my paintbrush and some water, and I just kind of smooth it out on the edges and kind of move it around a little bit. Now because I have the gesso, that's what helps me do that. And now see how I'm dabbing a lot of it up? I wanted it to be really light. I didn't want it a real dark color. So I dabbed it up with my paper towel, and now I'm going to come in with the blue. This is a Shimmers spray. It is called Heidi Ho Blue, and I decided to use this blue as well. So it's kind of going to be a pink, blue, and black background that I'm going to be doing. And I dabbed that up as well. So now my doily, I did not want it white. I wanted to add a little bit of interest to it, so I decided to come in with some Distress Oxide. And all I'm doing is I'm just kind of like rubbing a little bit of this blue. This one is Broken China, and it's a Distress Oxide. And then the next one I'm going to use is Picked Raspberry, and I'm going to add a little bit of that on the edges as well. And I'm just giving this doily the colors that I want to kind of be peeking out from behind my photo. So this is a really cool, tricky way to color up your doilies that you don't want to be just white. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start building my layers. So I had this little straight piece left over from that piece that I stuck behind the photo. So I'm going to stick that on the bottom there and just kind of like stick them together a little bit with it peeking out from the bottom. And now this movie strip piece, I am going to cut a little piece off of it because I'm trying to make everything look a little rough, and I didn't want it perfect. I wanted it imperfect. So what I'm doing is I'm just ripped 2 tiny pieces off the bottom of them. And now I'm going to start building my layers. So first I'm going to stick that little film strip piece on the back of my photos so I could just move it around as one. And I just keep bringing it in to see where I want to place those. Next, I'm going to glue down my first strip on the bottom with those sunglasses on it. And I'm using Scotch glue. I find that Scotch glue works the best whenever you're trying to glue stuff down on mixed media background. It sticks very, very well. So now I'm just going to stick down that whole piece there. And now these pieces are already stuck together, and now I'm going to glue these 2 pieces down. Just makes it easier when you can cluster it together and stick them all together and move them around as one piece. I just find it so much easier. So that one I'm going to stick down next, and then you'll see me come in with my doily and my little chipboard circular piece, and I'm going to glue those down next. And then I'm going to pop up my photo on some craft foam as well, just to give it a little dimension. So first I'm going to glue down the doily, and I just use the Scotch glue in the middle of the doily because you don't want to see glue. And now I'm just going to start gluing this down on top of my doily next. And then you're going to see me pop it all up with some craft foam. While I'm doing that, I just wanted to remind you all not to forget to check out the other ladies who are also a Mixed Media Frenzy. I will have their links down below. And don't forget, it's October, and at the end of the month, on the 30th, we are going to have a Halloween, our first Mixed Media Halloween hop, and it's going to be called It's a Bunch of Hocus Pocus. It's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus. So I think that's a really cool saying, and I love it because my favorite movie was Hocus Pocus, of course, with Bette Midler. And so I thought it would be really fun to do a mixed media hop. And we're going to try to do one every month. So you need to check us out. We are on our own Facebook group, which is called Mixed Media Frenzy, of course. And you could check us out there. So now I'm just sticking down the whole piece there. I popped it up on some craft foam. And now I'm going to come in with these little pieces. This is from Maggie Holmes' Sweet Story. I believe it was in one of my Hip Kit clubs as well. Then I went in my stash and I grabbed this fun chipboard pieces that I have that are all hearts. It's called that collection. So I stuck a couple of those down. And now this is from Simple Stories. We got this in one of the Hip Kits as well. And we got these little foam stickers. And this one says, "Go Girl." That's going to be my title because she is my sassy little girl. And we're constantly saying, "You go, girl," because she is just so funny. And the things that come out of her mouth, I'm just like, what did you just say? But she's adorable. So I'm going to stick those little lips, too, that were on there. I thought those were super cute. I'm trying to keep it really girly and fun. So now I came in with this. This is like my Illustrated Faith collection. And I had some of these strips of washi tape. And I don't end up keeping them. I put them down, and then I end up ripping them off. I didn't like it. I don't know. It just didn't seem like they fit right with this layout, so they end up coming off. So then I also had a small sticker sheet of the All Hearts collection, and I stuck those little sunglasses there too. So now I'm just going to kind of stick some random little bits and pieces. Now this is also Illustrated Faith cardstock stickers that I had, and I had these little circular circles in there that had all the right colors that I needed. And then I had this also this sticker sheet. It's puffy stickers. This says "No Drama." I decided to stick that in there as well. That little fun came from All Hearts as well. That was a chipboard piece. And now I'm just going to come in with some of these puffy stars. and some of them are open and some of them are just completely black. And I love bringing the stars in because it brings a little bit more of the pop of black in there. So then I had a sweet Baggy Homes Sweet Story. These are clear stickers, and I got this in my Hip Kit Club as well. I put it in my How to Kill a Kit with Style, and I decided to stick those down. And there was just a couple hearts and stars. And now I had these little cute stickers that had little sayings on them that was also in that sticker book. So I decided to stick a couple of those down. And I moved that heart because I have these really cool sticker that just looks like it's a long wiggly line, and it has a heart on it. And I decided to stick that here instead because I liked it better than the washi tape. So that's where that's going to go. And you can see the washi tape's gone. I cut that part out. I just ripped it off. I did not like it. And now I'm going to go in with some sequins that I also got in one of my Hip Kit Clubs kits. That is in my How to Kill a Kit with Style kit now. I know I keep saying both of those, but it's so confusing because I want you guys to know exactly where they came from, but what I'm using them in. And if you don't know about How to Kill a Kit with Style, what it is we grab a bunch of stuff, our stash, and we make a kit, and then we show you our kit in the beginning of the month, and then we try to do as many layouts as we can throughout the month with that kit, and then at the end of the month, we show you our layouts and how much product we have left. So it's super fun, and it's called How to Kill a Kit with Style, which is super cool. So I'm just keep on putting in these sequins because if you look at her layout, she has some sequins on hers as well. And I like the way the sequins look. I like the blue and the pinks. I had two different kind of pinks that I stuck on there. And then after I'm done doing this, I believe, yes, I had these little fabric bows that you put together, and I stuck the blue one on there. And then I stuck this Looking Good because I found that in the chipboard piece as well with the All Hearts collection. So I decided to use that on the bottom. I liked it. And now I'm going to go in with some watered down acrylic paint, and I am going to go in with some black splatters just to finish it up. And I always like coming in with black splatters when I use this color combination. I think it just brings everything out and brings it together, and I just think it looks super neat. And I love splatters, so. And if you've been watching my channel, you know that. I get kind of carried away with my splatters, but that's okay. They're my layouts. I like the splatters. So now, oh yes, I come in. She has like, she sewed on hers, and you could tell it is absolutely sewing. Missy loves sewing on some of her layouts, so she stitches on them. So what I did is I have a fake stitch stamp that I used because I didn't feel like pulling out my sewing machine. So I just used that, and it looks like I sewed, see? And now I'm going to come in with some thread, though, that I'm going to kind of bunch up in a ball. Now, Missy does this as well. I learned this from her. I watch a lot of her videos, so if you want to check her out, it's Missy Whedon. And I stuck a few of the pinks in a couple spots, and then I came in with a little bit of the blue as well and stuck it on the other side. So I kind of stuck some on the top, the bottom, and then on the left-hand side there where that fun is. And it just brings a pop more of the color, and I really like that. So I love her idea, and I don't do it as much as I really should because it does really change the layout. It gives it more textures and more interest. So I'm just gluing those in with my Scotch glue, making sure that the thread stays there. And I think that's all that I do. I don't remember anything else. And also, if you're not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you. So don't forget to hit that red subscribe button. And yeah, that's it. So there is the layout, guys. Super easy, super fun. I love this layout. I hope you guys do too. Here are your close-ups. Oh yeah, and I put that Hey Girl there too. Just really cute sayings. A really cute girl layout. And it came together really nice. And look at that face. That's my sassy girl. I love her. She's so funny. And that's it, guys. So, like I said, if you're not subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you hit the red subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. And check out our mixed media group on Facebook as well. And I want to thank you for watching. And remember, stay crafty. Bye.